YouTube, what's going on? This is your boy Antron John back with another video. Basically, this video is about Gillo Wallow from off the podcast, $1 million worth of game. They did an interview with Tax Stones. I enjoyed that video. The video was dope. I always did like Tax Stones before the whole incident went down with him and Troy Ave. Basically, during the interview, Tax Stones was saying that he felt some type of way about how the way Nori interviewed Troy Ave on Drink Champs. And, Troy Ave a free man, and, he locked up. And, Troy Ave, he was talking kind of crazy. He did. I wish Nori could have at least say, hey, be easy on that, on the insults and stuff like that. But anyway, Tax Stones felt that being that his trial was still going on, he felt like him having having Troy Ave up there was like making him look like he was a hardcore murderer, criminal, and everything like that. And he felt some type of way about Nori on that deal, and he was upset. And then he came back and he said, "Well, maybe I think it's some media thing on some thing like that, but I don't know, man." And then Gilly let him talk, let him get his frustration off. And then shout out to Gilly, man. Shout out to Gilly. Gilly came back and told him, he said, look, Gilly, he let Troy, he let Tax Stone was able to get off what he needed to get off. Then Gilly came back and said, look, I'm going to just go ahead and let you know. Nori is a journalist now. Nori is in the media world now. Nori is only doing that for clicks and views. Let me tell y'all something, man. That was a beautiful moment for me, because every now and then you need somebody to come out and say things to certain people sometimes to catch them at the right moment. Because a lot of people don't catch people at the right moment to give game when game need to be needed. They got the right name for that show, $1 million worth of game. Shout out to Gilly, shout out to Rallo, just for being stand up. That's what you call being stand up. I couldn't ask for anything more better than that, man. And I don't even drink Amsterdam. I'm drinking Amsterdam now because of that. I've never been an Amsterdam guy. By the way, it's not bad. Amsterdam vodka is not bad. A shout out to $1 million worth of game. And you can't beat that, man. Just the fact that he was able to bring Tax Stones right back to saying, like, look, Nori ain't on no shape or form trying to play with your case and trying to do anything to violate you and stuff like that. The homie was already to a point to where he was ready to build up this whole, thing in his mind that, Nori's against him when Nori just doing his job. Nori is now a journalist now. He's no longer the rap guy, but, he can transform it back into that because, Nori got skills. Nori got real skills. And, I just want to be on the good side of things and start off my, back with a video, because I ain't did a video in a while, but, because of work. But shout out to Gilly and Wallow, man. We need more of that, because a lot of people don't understand. It's not what you call a G check. It's not something to where it's like, let me put you in your place. It was a reminder. He had to remind Tax Stones that, you gotta understand, Nori is a journalist now. He's not on that. He's not trying to come at you in no foul way or no disrespectful way. Man, Drink Champs was my #1 podcast show, but they dropped down to #2. $1 million game, $1 million worth of game is now my #1, because they've been dropping jewels for a long time. They was doing this for a long time, but it's like you know how you see somebody doing something and you was like, okay, maybe they're just doing it for this moment. But this moment stand out to me the most because we need more reminders. I don't want to say check, stuff like that. It's called reminder. We all need a reminder every now and then, because sometimes we get caught up in the world today, and we think somebody trying to call us out, or trying to play us, or trying to do all this other wild stuff. When sometimes we just need to be reminded that maybe you looking at this the wrong way. And don't get it twisted. Tax Stones did came back and say, he said, that's what I was kind of thinking that way, but why you brought it up? You brought it up because you feel some type of way. And basically, Tax Stones, you not mad at Nori. You really upset with yourself, man. You locked up. Troy Ave running around. You was pretty much at the top of your game at the time when it came to podcasts. I mean, they asked you what was your favorite podcast. I gotta agree with Wallow. Meek Mill was the best one for me because I ain't never seen how you was able to get those captures in that car that clear and that perfect. To me, that was your best interview. But you say, Beanie, hey, they asked from your mind frame. So, but to me, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta agree with Wallow. Meek Mills was the best one for me. But once again, shout out to $1 million worth of game for just giving Tax Stones a reminder about what's really the bigger picture to this thing. About it's not what you think. It's just a media thing. Him just doing this for clicks and views. He's a journalist now. That made me feel so proud, man. I'm like, we need more of this. We need more reminders, man, because it ain't no G-check. It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that wild shit everybody else be on. It's a reminder. Sometimes we need to be reminded about things sometimes because sometimes we be going through so much and we forget. Sometimes we need people like Gilly and Wallow, a show like $1 Million Worth of Game to remind people that maybe I'm looking at this thing a little bit different. Man, that's pretty much what I want to hit on that video for today. Shout out to Gilly, shout out to Wallow, shout out to Tax Stones, shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game. And by the way, if you don't got the Amsterdam, get some, man. That's the slogan for me. If you don't have any Amsterdam, get some. Once again, man, shout out to Gilly, Wallow, once again, $1 Million Worth of Game. Once again, your boy Antron John with the video. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. Once again, man, thanks for listening. Salute to everybody. All right.